Okay, so it's time for your beautiful relaxation. You so deserved it. You've worked very hard. Think about the muscles that you've used. They need to relax now and let go. Think about the joints. Let them be rested. Give them healing. So we'll just run through a few things as you're getting ready. The traditional posture would be lying on your back in Savasana. And that would be with the legs outstretched, the arms by the side of the body. If you find it difficult to lie on your back, you can always use cushions and bolsters. One can be for your head. You can use a cushion for underneath your thighs, just to let the back, the lower back, the lumbar and the sacral area to really let go. You can have your knees bent, so feet flat on the floor. Have them a little sort of shoulder width apart and the knees just gently sinking in towards each other so you're not holding any tension in the legs. Your arms can be just by the sides of the body, palms facing upwards, or the fingers curling in towards the body. Or you can rest the palms of your hands on your abdomen or even on your chest. But just make sure that you really can, if you choose either of those last two postures, you really can allow the shoulders, elbows, wrists and fingers to relax. Now, if that really is not comfortable, then you can lie on your side, or you can even lie on your front in crocodile or into the child posture, whatever's good for you. We're going to be lying for about 20 minutes. So just get yourself into a really good posture. Think about warmth because you will cool down. So you want to maybe get your socks on, maybe put a jumper over. If you've brought a blanket, by all means, cover yourself up with a blanket, cushion for your head, as I said. You can put the blanket on the mat if you'd rather just lie on the blanket. You can use an iPad, an eye pillow to cover over your eyes. But I will be dimming the lights. There'll just be a very, very dim light in the room. So really do make sure that your position is comfortable, that you're nice and warm, you will cool down, and that your body is aligned. Think about aligning the spine. So maybe just take a little look up. Don't overstrain the neck, but just to make sure that you're not in a wonky position. So the spine's nicely aligned right from the tailbone all the way up to the back of the head. Just settle into your body as you start to come away from the inside and go into the in. So you be aware of the clothes on your body against the skin, the touch points on the mat. And start to delve deeper. So go through the skin into the cells of the body, the muscles, into the joints. Come away from the outside world. Let the senses be quiet and still. It's time for your energies you've created to find a home. It's time for healing and nurturing. It's time for you. I'm going to start by just honing in on certain areas of the body to do some tightening and releasing, just so we are aware what is a held, tightened muscle and what is a relaxed muscle and joint. So starting at the feet, think about all the structure of the bones of the feet. And just point the toes away from your head. So in a ballet kind of position, pointing the toes, tightness into the tops of the foot, the soles of the foot and the heels. And then on an out breath, let go. push the heels away this time. So you're feeling a tightness then down the calf muscle, the shin, the lower leg, maybe into the kneecap too. Pushing the heels away, breathe normally. And then on an out breath, just let go. So the breath is now starting to slow down. Don't change the breath, just be aware. Now just pressing the back of the knee down in towards the floor. So you can feel some tightness down the whole of the leg. Push it down, hold it, and then let go. Now just squeezing in the buttocks behind you. Squeeze them in tight, hold that tightness, hold, and then just let go. Bring your awareness to the core muscles. These are the muscles that have worked hard for you in the standing postures, in the downward dog. So let's just switch them on again. This is what we call your base. Movements start from the base. They help protect the back. So just drawing up the pelvic floor, squeezing that in tight, and then drawing the abdomen muscles, the muscles of the abdomen, the core muscles, away from your clothes, down into the floor. Just gently pressing the back down. Hold that tightness. It's like a huge girdle around the pelvis area. Hold that as you breathe normally. All the muscles are switched on. The lumbar muscles, these multifidus muscles at the front. Squeeze in tight, hold. On and out breath. Just let them go. And now the shoulder blades. So drawing up the shoulders initially, the tips of the shoulders up towards your ears. And then on a side, let them go. And then squeezing the shoulder blades in behind you. So they're coming towards each other. You're creating a dome in the chest. You're stretching into the ribs, into the sides of the body. And then on an out breath, just let that all relax. Make a gentle fist with each hand. Squeezing tight. And then opening out the fingers. Make some space between the fingers. Open out the palms. Really stretching to the palms, the back of the hands, each and every finger and the thumbs. Squeeze, stretch, hold, and on and out breath. Relax. Just raise the arms gently off the floor by about an inch and a half. And then from the elbow, rotate the arm in towards the body. So you're rotating towards the body, staying off the floor. Just a nice gentle rotation of the shoulders and then opening out away from the body. Just do that a couple of times and hold the tension right down the shoulders and the arms and the fingers. You can make a fist again if you wish. And then on an out breath, let the arms relax. Let them find their comfortable place. If they're by the sides of the body, just leave a little bit of a gap under the armpit area. So gently away from the body. And then just gently drawing in the chin towards the chest. A nice stretch at the back of the neck. Whilst you're breathing normally, just hold that little stretch. And then on an out breath, let that go. Let the head go back towards the ground. Some tightening around the face now. So open your mouth and move your jaw as if you're chewing a toffee. And then tighten all the features in your face. So squeeze and purse the lips. Squeeze your cheekbones, your nose, your eyes, everything in the face, small and tight, right into the forehead and the hairline. Squeezing in tight, hold it, breathe normally. Hold the tightness in the muscles of the face. Even your ears are getting involved. And then, as you breathe out, just let it melt away. Just gently press the back of the head down towards the ground. Don't overstretch or overarch, just so you can then feel the resonate right down the spine. And a little tightness down the back. And then on an out breath, just let that go. Just check in with your position now. Make sure you're totally comfortable. So we're going to move in to a deeper relaxation. You're going to bring awareness again to areas of the body, but there's no movements to be made. So taking your breath down towards the feet. Take your awareness to the structure of your feet, to the toes, and the muscles that lie within. Feel the shape of your foot and give the feet permission to let go. Allow the feet to splay outwards, the ankles to be soft. Permission to let go. Moving to the lower leg. Muscles within, the calves at the back. Take a warming breath to the structure of that beautiful muscle. It's a strong muscle, it's a working muscle. Now, the moment is to allow it to let go. Allow both calf muscles to sink away in to the mat below. The lower legs heavy against the mat. Take your awareness into your knee joints. The kneecap, the backs of the knee, the tendons and the joints. It's a heavy joint. On a warming out breath, allow it to get even heavier. An awareness now around the structure of the thighs. The biggest muscles in the body in the thighs. We often hold these muscles in sitting, standing. Just allow the thighs, with your warming breath, to let go. Both legs now, heavy, cradled by the earth below. Nothing to do but let go. And bringing your awareness around the pelvic area. The structure of the bones. It's a solid foundation for standing, for sitting, for lying. Celebrate the strength of that structure, but at the same time, give it permission to soften, settle, and deeply relax against the mat. So the muscles in the buttocks, the deep core muscles, pelvic floor. Allow the whole of that area to release effortlessly into the floor below. attention now to the structure of the tailbone, the base of your spine. Such a magnificent structure, the whole of the spine. Each vertebra has its job to do, each vertebra supported by a muscle or muscles. Celebrate awareness in the whole of your back. The lower back heavy, falling away with the pelvic floor and the pelvis. The mid-thoracic, where the rib cage sits. Take awareness to that structure, to those muscles. And just release, relax, and let go. Now the back of the heart, the trapezius muscles, the shoulder blades. Allow the whole of that area to be held and cradled by the earth. Follow the breath into the abdomen. Let that warming breath travel through the organs, the front of the rib cage, the sternum, chest bone and the collarbones. Upper torso now, sinking away, relaxing and releasing. And into the tops of the shoulders. As you take your awareness into the upper arms, the muscles of the biceps and the triceps, allowing the upper arms to let go and give in. Awareness to the elbow joints, down through the lower arms and into the wrists. Both arms now, heavy with relaxation, muscles letting go, gravity helping. The tiny muscles in the wrists, awareness to the structure of the hands, the palms, the backs of the hands, cradled and nurtured by the earth. And let go in the thumbs and each and every finger. Take your awareness to the back of the throat, into the neck and the back of the head. Just allow the head and neck to really relax. Feel as if it's sinking into the earth below. And in turn, the cheekbones, the eye sockets, the temples, the ears, your forehead, the hairline, the whole of the face. As if like wax melting away, down, down, down. The whole of the body now, totally relaxed, released, being nurtured by the earth. As you stay in stillness and silence for a couple more breaths. If the mind starts to wander, bring your attention back to your heart and the breathing in and the breathing out around the heart. Now taking your attention to the crown of your head. At the crown of the head, a warming, energizing ball of light, or a ball of warmth like the sun. Acknowledge that ball of light at the crown of the head as you take a breath in and breathe down through the crown, into the face and the head, down through the neck and the throat, and take that energizing ball of light into your heart. As you start to spread that ball of light from the heart out to the shoulder blades, out to the tips of the shoulders, down the arms, down the elbows, into the wrists, and into each and every finger. The arms, the hands, the wrists awakening through that light and that warmth. From the heart, taking that beautiful, energizing ball of light to awaken and renew within the organs in the chest and the abdomen, into the rib cage, and take that light to the top of the spine where it meets with the neck. Allow each and every vertebra down through the spine, energizing, warming and tingling, right down into the tailbone. Take it through each and every vertebra. Taking that radiant light now through the heart, down into the hips, into the pelvic area, around into the buttocks, and down to the tops of the thighs. As you start to take that awakening light, that renewing and bringing back to consciousness into the kneecaps, the backs of the knees, as you start to just affect the deepening of the breath. Deepen the breath, taking that energizing, crystallizing light down into the lower legs, the ankles, the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and out into each and every toe. Their legs now totally radiant and awake, ready to come back to consciousness and awareness. Start to deepen your breath. You can sigh it away as you bring your awareness back to your body. The whole of the body now breathing in, back to consciousness. The whole of the body breathing out, filling with this vibrant light. As you deepen the breath and listen to the sound of the bell, you can start to make small movements, initially with the fingers and the toes. Ding. Become aware of your body lying on the mat, the touch of the clothes on your body. The feel of the air on your face, the cooling air as you take a deep breath in through the nose. Ding. And the sounds in the room, the sounds of the world going by, tripping out from your internalisation, through the skin, through the clothes, to your mat, to the outside world. Ding. You may want to exaggerate the movements now with a full body stretch and a yawn. You might want to draw your knees up towards you and give yourself a little hug. You might want to rock from side to side. Keep the eyes closed for as long as you possibly can. No jerky moves, no sudden moves. Take your time to come back into awareness. And once you're ready, you can roll over onto your right side. And then, still with the eyes closed, in your own time, just when you're ready, you can start to come back up to sitting. Use your hands to help you. Come via child if you wish. And once you're in sitting with the eyes closed, you can start to generate some heat within the palms of the hands. And then taking those palms over the closed eyes. Gently, gently open the eyes within the darkened palms. And start to let in more light as you just open up the fingers, take them away. Start to massage with the fingers into your temple, your forehead. You can tap along the scalp and tap down the neck and along the shoulders. Whatever's good for you for a reawakening and bringing back to consciousness. Remember, if you've got to drive, you might want to wake the brain up and across the chest to wake up the breathing apparatus. Take a beautiful stretch up high and a beautiful stretch out wide and bring in a loving hug for this beautiful body. And then take a stretch out wide again and bring in a loving hug for yourself. And then if you just want to bring your hands into praying hands at the heart. And just want to finish with a beautiful affirmation. Each day when you awake, make sure you intend to take a step forward in alignment with your highest intentions. Let your sense of purpose flow into your daily routines and bring you joy. Just say Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let there be peace in my heart. Let there be peace in this place. Let there be peace all around the world. Thank you, everybody.